Hello, and thank you for joining me. I am here with one of my clients to share another success story. So let's dig in. So, why don't you start by telling us who you are, where you're at in your menopause transition, and what was happening in your life that had you reach out to me about the program?
Well, I'm Carmen Emil, and I'm 44 years old. So I've been having some hormonal issues for quite some time. I had endometriosis, and about 2 years ago had a total hysterectomy. Um, I'm not in full menopause. Of course, I still am producing hormones, but I would say I'm perimenopausal and still struggling with hormones anyways. But that was part of it. I had a couple of friends that joined your program, and I saw, of course, we were friends on Facebook. So I watched some of your videos, and when I saw the hormonal focus, I was interested and wanted to know more. So yeah, that was where I was at.
Okay. And what when we did finally have our chat together, after we finished our conversation, before you decided to join, was there anything that you were skeptical about?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I tried so many things. I tried every cleanse in the book. I've tried keto before. I'd seen lots of different practitioners. So I mean, this was just another program. So of course I was skeptical. When you spend thousands of dollars and countless years trying to figure out how to make something work, I mean, it was just, yeah, I kind of wondered, is this just another thing that's going to fail or not going to get me where I want to be? Yeah, I was definitely skeptical. So
Yeah, I remember,
oh, for
and
sure.
I remember you're asking like, is this going to work?
Yeah, yeah.
So what made you decide to join?
Um, a few different things, really. I mean, like I said, I had a couple of friends join, and they were already seeing some success, so that was encouraging. And I liked the idea of having some coaching. I liked having someone that I could go to be like, hey, like, help. And I wasn't paying $100 every appointment. It was and the community part of it too. Like, just when you talked about the the Facebook group, and just people bouncing ideas off each other, sharing recipes, like, that was really appealing to me. Yeah, so that was it. Just I just had to give it a shot.
Yeah, cool. Well, I'm so happy that you did.
Me too.
So you just finished the 90 days. You just
Mhm.
finished the program. So let's talk about some of the results that you got.
Well, I definitely, I mean, because of the disease that I was coping with, I mean, I was full of inflammation. That was a huge problem for me. So I had chronic pain, and just like water retention, and just felt awful a lot of the time, exhaustion. So I noticed, well, I lost 18 pounds. So that was great. I haven't been this weight in years, which was, well, I want to say close to probably 8 years I haven't been this weight. So that was great. I just kept creeping up, and it didn't matter what I did or what I tried. I just couldn't get past this point. Right. So I, hit a few milestones that I was really proud of. Losing 18 pounds was huge. And the inflammation, like, went down by, I mean, oh, it just disappeared. So the pain helped, like, the pain was going away. Um, yeah, I was sleeping better, have better energy, mental clarity. There's a lot of things. That's what I've noticed. And yeah, the time flew by.
Yeah, it sure did. Yeah, that's awesome. And I'm so happy that you have had such amazing results. So, inside the program, obviously, you learned a lot of different things. A slightly more female specific approach to low carb and, carb cycling and intermittent fasting based on your hormones, and how to create a calculated caloric deficit, and having like the personal coaching. So, was there any one strategy in particular that you feel was most useful to you?
Um, there, I liked the simplicity of it, like the keep it simple sweetheart formula was really helpful. I like the low carb nutrition was definitely, I would say, my favorite that I saw the best results from. And um I like the mindset training. That was probably the most helpful thing, is to not feel guilty if I felt like I was failing, get right back up on the horse and keep going, right? That
Mm.
So those short little tidbits of the videos that you did, that I learned a lot, and I feel like it stuck, which was different than some of the other programs I tried in the past. So, but I do know that I feel better eating low carb. And when I'd done keto before in the past, I just did my own research and downloaded an app. Whereas with this, I didn't have to calculate everything. I wasn't obsessing about the macros. It just seemed to happen very organically. And it was helpful to have the recipe. That was, the recipes were huge. So, and people sharing their recipes was huge too. Like that was kind of exciting too, just to be like, oh, something new.
Yeah, something new to keep you inspired.
Exactly. So those were the biggest things. I did learn a lot, and I appreciate those little videos that would kind of keep my mind focused on what I was doing.
Yeah, staying on
Yeah.
track. Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. So one more question for you, Carmen. Who would you recommend this program to? There's lots of women that are thinking about it. Who do you think would most benefit?
Oh, you know what? I would like to see younger women take on this challenge, because we're seeing more and more hormonal problems in young women, and just the dietary consciousness of understanding nutrition, that kind of training to teach young people to eat healthy and how it benefits them. But I know so many young people that are struggling with hormone issues. I did, even as a teenager and a young person. I wish I would have known some of this stuff back then, because I maybe could have avoided a lot of pain and suffering otherwise. But
Yeah,
I feel like it would benefit anyone,
yeah.
really.
Well,
Yeah.
that's great. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. Hopefully, it inspires some of you out there that are feeling skeptical and wondering, will this work for me? It works for other women, but will it work for me? So, thank you so much, Carmen. And
Thank
I
you.
look forward to seeing you continue to see progress. And thanks for sharing.
Thank you.